Hello and welcome to our financial market review. The apparent good health of the US job market following a lower unemployment rate published last Friday for the month of January may raise some questions. On the one hand, every week in January has registered claims for unemployment benefits from more than 700,000 people. And official job creation figures have been revised down by 159,000 people over the last 3 months, with little scope for job creation last month. A phenomenon that indicates that many Americans have been left out from the computations and that it is urgent for them to obtain the much-awaited support from the Biden plan. The Senate has fortunately eased the vote for the approval of the $1,900 billion, which should accelerate the long-awaited disbursement. On the microeconomic level, optimism is in order, since more than 83% of the 321 companies of the S&P 500 which have released their figures to date have exceeded expectations, and even 14% have revised upwards their outlook for 2021. In addition, the pace of vaccination is accelerating in the US to over 1.5 million doses per day. This optimism doesn't prevent us from monitoring inflation, which is likely to be a challenge for central banks in the second quarter. Inflation will be an important topic this week, as the US January figures will be released and the Fed will publish its semi-annual report on the health of the economy. For the moment, there's no risk that the Fed will change its policy, but it could mention a short-term inflationary risk, pushing long rates higher. The 10-year yield has already returned to its highest level since March 2020. Moreover, in the Eurozone, the increase in prices, excluding the energy and food industries, jumped by 1.4% last month, even though the effect of the fall in prices during the COVID-19 crisis has not yet been felt. The very first signs of concern have been reported by France and Spain. The 10-year issues in these countries have recorded an increase in their rates to adjust to future inflation expectations. Many European companies will publish this week, including Total, AstraZeneca, and L'Oréal. Stay tuned to know how these companies have fared and what their strategies are in view of the present financial market dynamics. Until then, have a nice week ahead.